This video today stirs the hearts of millions of people all over the world. I'd like to invite you to join me on this trip, an adventure to discover our inner strength, where our amazing power to get through tough situations lies in both our calmness and our endurance. Take this movie off. Not only an invitation to start a new part of your life, but also a confirmation that each of us is not only a win in our own lives, but also a victory for our strategists who are at every action with us, keeping our cool and vigor. Let's look into it. Develop yourself, and your idea of success should not be mind-blowing accomplishments, but inner polish and ongoing growth in all of us. Welcome to the journey of unlocking the soul. This is where we will write the first lines of a new story together. It's about waking up the soul's power and going on a big trip to become the best version of ourselves. Number 1, learn to work harder on yourself than on your job. We often get caught up in the whirlwind of work, working hard to be successful at our jobs. But there's a piece of advice from stoic thought that has woken me up and touched the hearts of 20 million others. Learn to work hard on yourself instead of your job. This focuses on developing your mind, heart, and willpower to find real freedom and peace, something that hard work by itself can't give. In Stoicism, working hard with oneself is seen as a way to train the will, the soul, and the mind to find inner peace and real freedom. This means not only getting better at things you already know how to do, but also really knowing your life's purpose and always acting in an ethical way. Let us learn more about Marcus's life. Marcus used to feel stuck in a daily cycle of work, even though he put in more hours than anyone else in the office. He couldn't see any progress or satisfaction from his work, which made him look for a new direction. He eventually decided to look into Stoic philosophy as a way to improve his life, starting by setting aside time every morning before work to think about his life goals and core values. Marcus kept a journal where he wrote down his feelings, thoughts, and small goals he wanted to reach each day. This not only helped him understand himself better, but it also gave him a chance to look back on his daily life and work from a different angle, with a new challenge every week, like learning a new skill or meeting and talking to strangers. Marcus slowly realized how strong he was and how he could handle any situation. Instead of feeling stressed out at work, he started to understand how important it is to live a meaningful life, where happiness and satisfaction come from both professional success and personal growth. As a result, Marcus's job hasn't changed, but he has become a better person. A big change has happened in how he thinks about and approaches his work. He has learned to control how he reacts to problems and difficulties, realizing that his true value doesn't come from what he does, but from the person he becomes in the process. Marcus has found the peace and confidence to face life, which he thinks will help him on his journey of personal development. Stoicism is more than just an idea. It's a powerful way of life that encourages us to live with independence and a positive outlook on life. The advice to work hard on yourself rather than your job is a gentle but profound reminder that while career success may bring short-term happiness, only personal growth leads to lasting happiness, peace, and happiness. That last life isn't a race to get where you're going as quickly as possible. It's a journey for those who are brave enough to stop, look around, and care for their hearts. In the long and interesting trip of life, it's these brave acts done with open minds and unwavering courage that really win harmony between yourself and the world around you, between passion and true peace. Work harder on yourself than on your job sums up the idea that the key to long-term success and happiness is personal growth and change. It means the following and can be used in the following ways. Invest in your own growth. Instead of just working on doing a better job at your job, Use your time and money to improve your own skills, knowledge, and attitude. This could mean reading, taking classes, going to workshops, or looking for a guide in a subject that interests you or fits with your long-term goals. Develop a growth mindset. Be open to new challenges. Keep going even when things go wrong, and see mistakes as chances to learn and improve. Develop resilience, the ability to adapt, and a positive outlook on ongoing growth. Set goals that matter. For both your personal and business life, make sure your goals are clear and attainable. Break them up into smaller goals and check in on your work often. If you need to, change your plans to stay on track and keep your energy up. Put yourself first. Take care of your physical, social, and emotional health. Put things that give you energy back at the top of your list, like exercise, meditation, hobbies, spending time with loved ones, and doing things that make you happy and fulfilled. Develop self-awareness by thinking about your beliefs, goals, strengths, and weaknesses. Find things that can be done better and chances to grow. Ask other people for comments and be willing to evaluate yourself. Always learning. Keep an open mind and a sense of wonder. Always look for new information and skills that will help you grow as a person and in your career. Stay up to date on the latest technology, trends, and best practices in your area. Time management. Make good use of your time by setting priorities, getting rid of distractions, and creating habits that help you reach your goals. Pay attention to how you spend your time by setting priorities, getting rid of distractions, and creating habits that help you reach your goals. Pay attention to how you spend your time and make sure you give your personal growth journey enough resources. Networking and relationships. Make strong connections with professionals, co-workers, and mentors who can help you grow and give you useful information and chances. Work with others, share what you know, and look for different points of view. Take on challenges. Don't be afraid of challenges or hard work. Think of them as chances to learn new things, get stronger, and push your limits. Adopt a proactive method to solving problems and go after your goals on your own. Honor your progress. Take a moment to recognize and honor your accomplishments, no matter how small. Celebrate the progress you've made and use it as a push to keep going on your path to self-improvement. By putting your personal growth and development first, you not only improve your skills and abilities, but you also make your life more satisfying and full. Do not forget that investing in yourself is a trip that lasts a lifetime and needs commitment, persistence, and a readiness to leave your comfort zone. Number 2, you can become more successful by working on yourself. The story of our lives is shown in every line and color. They each tell their own tale of our choices, feelings, and the growth of our hearts. Stoic thought gives us a deep picture. In its deepest sense, success is not the land we reach, but the never-ending process of working to get better. It's not just a trip to find out more about yourself. It's also an adventure to solve life's mysteries. With each step, you grow as a person and improve your understanding of and response to the vast universe. The life of Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of the Roman Empire and one of the great Stoic philosophers, shows this fact very clearly. Even though he ruled at the Holy Grail of power, Marcus Aurelius thought that self-discipline, not wealth or power, was what made life worth living. The search for wisdom and inner peace through every page, every deep thought on ethics and the meaning of life. When we really think about Stoicism's teachings, we realize that success isn't the result of trying to be successful in the outside world, but the reflection of who we are on the inside. As we keep trying to become the best version of ourselves, we learn from every failure and every challenge we face. Every problem you face is a chance to get better. To understand that coping with outside events doesn't make us strong. What makes us strong is how we respond to them. Imagine an artist who spends their days not only drawing and making new art, but also studying art history, looking at styles from classical to modern, and even taking classes to improve their skills. They are always trying to learn more about the language of color and form and how they work together on their canvases. Every book they read and painting they look at not only helps them learn more about art, but also encourages them to try out new methods and concepts. Over time, their workspace turns into a creative lab where each new piece is not only the result of improved skills, but also a record of their journey to find their artistic voice and identity. Their success isn't just measured by how many pieces they sell or how many exhibitions they put on. It's also by how they find and use their artistic voice. This not only builds a loyal following, but also gets them praise from other artists. During a special exhibition, their work draws people in not only for its beauty, but also for its deep meaning and message. Viewers can feel their journey through every stroke and hue, a journey of constant growth and creative freedom. This makes them an inspiration for both young artists and art lovers, proving that the key to success is to keep growing and finding your own voice in a world full of noise and conformity. This means that an artist's success is not just a painting on the wall or a lot of money from selling art, but their ongoing growth. In this way, they not only build a strong job, but they also add to the art world's richness and variety. Stoic philosophy says that the only way to find real freedom and happiness is to learn to control yourself and be aware of your own development. When you do this, success becomes a natural reflection, a shining light that not only attracts others, but also opens the door to new experiences and opportunities. When we accept and follow this philosophy, we not only live a more meaningful and happier life, but we also become an inspiration to those around us. So, success is not the end goal. It's a journey of self-development that seeks knowledge and a deep understanding of oneself and the world around us. Each of us is an artist with our own palette, and success is the masterpiece where every stroke and shade shows the journey. Stoicism is a theory that does stress the importance of growing and improving oneself as a way to live a happy and successful life. Here are some ways that following Stoicism can help you succeed. Stoicism says that there are two types of things we can control, like our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and things we can't control, like outside events and other people's actions. Focusing on what you can change and accepting what you can't will help you put your energy toward useful tasks instead of pointless fears. Build your resilience. Stoicism helps people be more resilient when bad things happen. Stoics say that instead of being upset by losses or failures, we should see them as chances to learn and grow. By working on your resilience, you can get better after problems and setbacks, which will help you reach your goals. Practice self-discipline. Self-control and self-discipline are seen as important qualities by Stoics. If you can control your urges and wants, you can stay focused on your goals and avoid getting sidetracked. This kind of self-discipline is important for long-term success in everything you do. Grow your wisdom. Stoicism pushes you to keep learning and thinking about yourself. You can make better choices and handle life's challenges better if you seek wisdom and understanding. Committing to learning new things throughout your life is essential for personal growth and success. Live in the present moment and make the most of it. Stoicism shows us how important it is to do this. Mindfulness and gratitude can help you be happy and comfortable in the present moment instead of always focusing on goals for the future or regrets from the past. Keep things in perspective. Stoicism stresses how important it is to keep things in perspective, especially when things are hard. You can stay focused on your long-term goals and not get too upset about short-term losses if you look at life in a bigger picture and realize that both happiness and pain are temporary. Overall, following Stoicism can make you stronger, more focused, and more grounded. This can lead to more success and happiness in every part of your life. Number 3, personal development. A bright future doesn't just happen to people who don't do anything. Excellence, being able to adapt to the constant changes in the workplace, is necessary for building a solid, outstanding career. When people reach a career crossroads, many of them don't know where to start. My advice is to let your self-development skills become your reliable guide on this journey. It's normal to feel stuck with our personal skills and career paths that don't seem to be moving us forward, sparking the desire for change and improvement. It's a long road full of challenges and new finds, and you should never stop learning new skills to improve your abilities by getting better at soft skills. Professional knowledge and mastering your craft are key to success in your job. In today's world, where things are always changing, Stoic philosophy reminds us of the importance of patience, acceptance, and most importantly, constant self-improvement. Stoicism not only educates about self-control, but also guides how to live a meaningful life by focusing on inner development and adaptability to the surrounding environment. Consider a typical example in the role of a salesperson. The market is constantly changing and fiercely competitive. Customers are increasingly demanding, and if lacking personal skill, development, and just standing still, you will struggle to maintain a position in the industry in this environment. Focusing on self-development is the key to not only surviving, but also thriving, from learning new skills to improving communication abilities and enhancing knowledge about products and markets. All play crucial roles in building a successful sales career. Imagine yourself becoming a salesperson who not only has excellent persuasion skills, but also is an expert on the product. You can provide advice and accurate solutions for each customer's needs, thereby improving sales performance and building trust and sustainable relationships with customers. Through continuous development of skills and knowledge, you not only open doors to success in sales, but also lay the foundation for ongoing personal growth, enabling you to thrive in the relentless competition of the market. Personal growth through the lens of Stoicism is not only a meaningful and valuable path, but it also helps us face challenges and fully enjoy life. It's not an easy journey. You have to be committed, patient, and self-aware, but the lessons and values it teaches will serve as a guiding light for a happy, successful, and meaningful life, inspiring us to learn, strive, and develop ourselves every day. Philosophy called Stoicism has its roots in ancient Greece. Zeno of Citium created it in the early 3rd century BCE in order to deal with negative feelings and live a good life. It teaches people how to gain self-control, courage, and wisdom. In recent years, Stoicism has become more common again because it can help people grow as people and be more resilient. Here are some of Stoicism's most important ideas and how they can help you grow as a person. Focus on the things you can change. Stoicism says to put your energy into things you can change and accept the things you can't. Focusing on things you can change keeps you from wasting time and energy on things that won't help and gives you a sense of inner peace. Acceptance of the present moment. Stoicism tells you to accept the present moment, even if it doesn't go with what you want. Being more mindful and accepting things as they are can help you be happier and lessen your pain. Getting stronger. Stoicism teaches how to get stronger inside and keep going when things get hard. Living through life's ups and downs will be easier if you see problems as chances to grow and keep a calm and sensible attitude when things get tough. practice of self-reflection. Self-awareness and thought are important parts of Stoicism. You can find ways to improve your life and make changes that matter if you take the time to look at your thoughts, actions, and beliefs, following the path of virtue. According to Stoicism, living virtuously is very important. This means developing virtues like knowledge, courage, justice, and moderation. You will have a more meaningful and satisfying life if you try to act in line with these values. Keeping things in perspective. Stoicism supports seeing life in a bigger picture and realizing that both happiness and pain are temporary. You can improve your mental balance and strength by taking a more detached view of what's going on around you and focusing on who you are inside. Seeing problems as chances to grow. Stoicism teaches that problems and challenges are a normal part of life and can be used as chances to learn and get better. You can deal with problems more positively and come out better in the end if you see them as opportunities to learn. Overall, Stoicism is a useful way to improve yourself because it stresses being self-aware, strong, and living in a way that is good. Number 4. Activities that help you grow as a person. Stoic philosophy is a great source of inspiration for people who want to find deep meaning and peace in their life. It's not just a bunch of theories, it's also a set of practical rules that can help us live a meaningful life and deal with problems not only with strength, but also with gratitude and acceptance. As we learn more about it and look at the advice of philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, we are reminded of real power doesn't come from being able to control what happens in the outside world, but from being able to understand and control our minds in any situation. Remember that you have control over your mind, not what happens in the outside world, and you will be strong. Marcus Aurelius strongly urges us to work on self-control, which will help us live a clearer and more positive life. One of the most powerful and important practices is to think about death. Mori, thinking about how short life is, makes us appreciate each moment more and pushes us to live each day with purpose by focusing on what's important. This practice not only helps us deal with our fear of death more calmly, but it also makes us value life and the people around us more. According to Stoic philosophy, finding peace in solitude and silence is also an important part of personal growth. Spending time alone for reflection and self-examination gives us a unique chance to learn more about our goals and values. This not only helps us grow as people in a lasting way, but it also gives us a deeper understanding of life. For example, Alice has a lot of work to do and is under a lot of stress every day. Alex has worked on himself by applying lessons from Stoic theory to his daily life. He sets aside at least 15 minutes every day to do this. Alex starts by meditating and thinking deeply about what's important to him. Health, the ties you have with family and friends, your own growth, and your job over time. These quiet times not only help Alex deal with his stress better, but they also give him a chance to rethink his priorities and get back in touch with himself on a deeper level. As a result, he not only feels less stressed, but his focus and work performance also improve significantly. Alex knows that meditating and reflecting every day has given him a more positive view of life and the inner strength to face problems calmly and resolutely over time. This not only makes Alex's quality of life better, but it also makes him stronger in dealing with stress and finding a balance between work and life. The powerful example of Alex's life shows how Stoic practices can improve your everyday life. These practices not only help you find peace and lower your stress, but they also make life better by improving self-control, personal growth, and a more positive view of the world around us for Alex and many others. Stoic philosophy is not just a theory. It's an important part of everyday life that helps people find balance, happiness, and deep meaning in their lives. In a world that is always changing, personally developing ourselves through Stoic philosophy becomes a guiding light that helps us not only face challenges, but also use pressure to motivate us to get better. By learning to look at life calmly and objectively, we can not only find inner peace, but also make the world a better place. This is the power of personal development seen through the lens of Stoic philosophy. A journey to not only get better every day, but also make the world a better place. Stoicism is a philosophy that suggests many actions and ways of living that can help people grow and develop as people. Here are some important things to do that are in line with Stoic ideas. Journaling. Stoics often wrote in their journals to think about their deeds and thoughts. You can write down your thoughts, feelings, and reactions to things that happen to you in a book. This technique can help you understand and become more self-aware. Negative visualization means picturing the worst-case scenarios to get your mind ready for bad things to happen. By thinking about bad things that might happen, you can become stronger and more grateful for the present. Practicing virtue. Stoicism stresses living a good life, focusing on virtues like knowledge, courage, justice, and moderation. Actively look for ways to show these traits in your daily life. Being aware. Meditation, self-awareness, and focus were important to the Stoics. Meditation can help you be more present, notice your thoughts without judging them, and find peace within yourself. Acceptance of the present moment. Give in to the idea of amor fati, or love of fate, by accepting the present moment and all of its parts, good and bad. Let go of the things you can't change and focus on the things you can. Self-denial. Sometimes you need to choose pain or self-denial in order to build resilience and discipline. This could mean fasting, being out in the cold, or some other kind of short-term lack. Practicing thankfulness. Think about the good things in your life to practice thankfulness. Recognize that both good and bad events are valuable because they help you learn and grow. To learn more about Stoicism, read the writings of Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca, who lived in the past. Their works give us useful information and tips on how to live a good life. Engaging with the community, make friends with people who are interested in the same kinds of ideas you are. Talking about Stoic ideas with people who share your beliefs can help you understand them better and give you support as you grow as a person. Accepting impermanence. Know that everything, including your own life, is temporary. Think about how temporary life is to get a better sense of what's important and set priorities. Applying Stoic ideas to these tasks can help you build inner strength, resilience, and wisdom, which will lead to personal growth and development in the long run. Number 5, the importance of personal development to face challenges and opportunities. Everyone is on a journey to improve themselves, which is something that billion-dollar companies value in recruitment and personnel development, and is also a personal goal for each person. Even though more and more people know how important it is to develop themselves, many of us still don't know where to start, and our strengths and weaknesses have a big impact on our careers. Bringing up the question of how we can successfully develop ourselves. How can we improve our work performance and truly add value? If your own strengths and weaknesses are still a mystery to you, don't worry. Stoic philosophy will help you figure them out. You can make big changes in your work and personal life by turning your weaknesses into opportunities for personal growth. Self-improvement is more than just learning new skills or getting better at ones you already have. It's a process of discovering who you are, self-acceptance, and always working to get better. Each person gets stronger, more flexible, and ready to face any challenge and take any chance through this process. Every task is a chance to get better. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "The obstacle in your way is but a stepping stone on your journey." This quote not only shows how to deal with problems, but it also stresses that every problem is a chance to grow as a person, growing up and learning. Let's look into Liam's journey as he tries to grow his business and faces problems. Instead of giving up, Liam is stuck because he is afraid of failing to meet the standards of his family and friends. Liam chooses to use the Stoic mindset to help him deal with his feelings and make choices. Liam starts by realizing that some things are out of his control, like the market and what his competitors do. He then focuses on improving the skills and knowledge he does have control over, like taking business management and marketing classes and working on his communication and leadership skills. While doing this, Liam also thinks about his goals and core values, which helps him set the direction of his business. He also realizes that the scariest thing is not failing, but never trying at all. As a result, Liam not only gets over his fear of failing, but he also grows his business by creating new products and services that get great reviews from customers. By setting a good example, he also builds a strong team that is ready to take on any task with him. Liam has shown how powerful it is to apply Stoic philosophy to everyday life, especially in business. Applying Stoic philosophy not only helped him get over his fears and stress, but it also helped him grow personally and professionally by accepting and facing reality. Liam learned to be aware of and manage his feelings and behaviors, making way for new ways of sustainable growth. Stoic philosophy teaches us to accept everything with a calm mind and a strong heart. It reminds us that every problem can be used as a chance to grow and achieve success. Developing ourselves in this way not only helps us deal with problems, but it also lets us make the most of the chances that come our way as we keep going on the path of self-improvement. Remember that each step is important, each struggle a lesson, and every day a chance to grow into the best version of ourselves.